Yo, what's up TGM and welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, I'm going to be starting a series called Fat to Muscle. So recently I've been like losing a lot of weight because suddenly, I kid you not, when I ate watermelon, I kind of lost like a lot of weight. Yesterday I didn't really eat anything and I ended up losing a lot of weight and it felt great. Me being around 200 to 202 feels great. I was 212, but series is going to be called Fat to Muscle, and I'm going to explain it. So I have a couple of exercises. First we're going to hit our arms, and then we're going to hit some compound movements, all in a superset. So I have my weight right here, and I'm going to start with drag curls. As I start with drag curls, you can superset it with any other bicep exercise. So I'm going to show you drag curls from the side. And you could do a few of these for kind of video purposes. I'm gonna do about 5. Drag curls are kind of new to me. And then you can superset it with bicep curls. Bicep curls need more stability for the shoulders, so that'll kind of work it more. After you get done with that, choose something that's choose a weight that's suitable for you to do overhead. For video purposes, I'm not gonna do 100 pounds in this video. What I'm gonna be doing, I think I'll do around 70 for you guys in this video. So give me 1 second. And of course, the rest is also important when you're supersetting. Of course, I'm gonna be grinding off camera. You at least want to take a minute or a little bit more of breaks with supersets use way more energy as well. All right, now that we got a weight that's comfortable for us, because we're gonna be supersetting, make sure you guys can handle the weight throughout the whole workout. That's why I picked around 70. So pick it up like you are going to like do a deadlift. What you guys want to do is then flick your wrist and then overhead it. When you overhand it, make sure it's literally over your head, kind of like this, like actually all the way over your head, and then bring it back to your chest. I'm gonna show you guys that whole movement. So it's like this, like I'm about to get ready to deadlift. Boom! As soon as I get right here, I flick it up. Boom! Overhead. Now from right here, the superset is gonna be squats, and the reason why I say squats is because it is actually way easier. So to come from right here, from an overhead, put it behind your head, and then just go for a squat. Boom! You see how easy that is? And then all we gotta do, if you're good enough, all you gotta do is do this again, and then boom, right back into my overhead. Boom, right back into my squat. Boom, right back into my overhead. Boom, right back into my squat. So those are my 2 supersets for my arms, and also my 2 supersets for compound for my shoulders. That also targets your upper chest a little bit, and that also targets a little bit of your triceps. And that behind the head motion, it targets your triceps more. If you guys were to add more weight, it would be harder. So with that being said, I'm also gonna give you
2,000 years later.
I'm also gonna show you guys how to really do the drag curls, because some people may not really still understand them. The purpose of the drag curl is basically when I kind of take the weight, I'm gonna summon the weight in my hand. The purpose of the drag curl is to literally come all the way down and try to use as minimum shoulder movement as possible. So what I do is I literally just drag it up my body and try to drag it up to my chest, only using my biceps. So it'll look something like this. Without trying to use as much as my shoulder movement as possible. Whether if it was a bicep curl, like I showed you guys, then it will look something like this, because I'm using more of your shoulder. Yes, I changed weight for that clip. So with that being said, that'll be the end of the video. is something that's short and simple, because the compound movement and also you going to failure basically eliminates everything else. You can choose your own isolation exercises as well. So for the sets and the reps, you guys can pick and choose your sets and reps. Just make sure the second exercise that you do that is going to be supersetted, make sure you do that one to failure. The first exercise you do can be a set amount of reps, whether it be 8 to 12, 15 to 20. If you do that much, like 15 to 20, make sure the weight is lower because you're training your endurance more. But make sure that second exercise is to failure. So with that being said, your boy JV is out. Peace.
Why are you disrespecting me, bruv? My mistake, original gangster. No, this cannot be forgiven. Now empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose? And